السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. الإمام الترمذي رحمه الله تعالى has reported in his Sunan by the authority of Imran Ibn Husayn. Imran Ibn Husayn, one of the greatest Sahaba radiallahu anhu wa Adah. He mentioned a story that has happened to his father, Husayn. Husayn radiallahu anhu as well was a non-Muslim when he first met with him. And Rasulullah has asked him, how many lords do you worship? Kam ilahan ta'bud? He said, I worship six lords. One in the heaven and 5 on the land, on the ground. He asked him then another question to provoke his thinking, to provoke his rationale, to provoke his mind or his intellect. He asked him, so at times of difficulty, who do you turn to? Which of those 6 lords would you turn to? He said, to the one in the heaven. And he kept it as is. He said, ألا إن أسلمت لأعلمنك كلمات تنفعك. He said, if you were to choose to become Muslim, I will teach you 2 words, 2 statements that will, or 2 statements of dua that will help you. Later, after some time, this man decided to become Muslim. And he came to Rasulullah not forgetting that he has a promise from Rasulullah. So he said, Ya Rasulullah, Ala inni qad aslam, allimni hadihi al-kalima. He said, now that I have become Muslim, teach me those 2 statements that you promised me. He said, Qul, say, Allahumma alhimni rushdi, wa'idni min sharri nafsi. O Allah, guide me or inspire me to my guidance. And O Allah, protect me from the evilness of myself. Now, subhanAllah, there's a whole wisdom behind this. When he taught him these 2 dua, he has taught other people different dua. So why did he give this specific dua to Husayn? It's because, wallahu alam, when he asked Husayn, so how many lords do you worship? He said 6. He said, okay, which one do you turn to at the time of difficulties? He said, the one in the heaven. So he wanted to teach him a lesson that sometimes a person who has a desire in himself or herself, they may try to make any justification to the falsehood they have, even if they have to fabricate something religious. And that happens all the time, even with us. Like, for example, I hate this brother because I love you, wallahi. Yeah, I see him like surprising. So let's say I don't like this brother. You know what I will do? I will try to find any religious justification that allows me to backbite him, to point my finger to him, to slander against him, and then say, oh, he deserves it. That's what people do. So what did Imran Ibn Husayn say? I have many lords and I go to each one for different purposes, but then he wanted him to know that the one who gives you good and protects you from evil is the one that you call in the heaven, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then in order for for Husayn to stay away from this implicit impact of the desire that makes him justify any wrong he does through religion that is falsehood, he said, say those 2 words. Allahumma alhimni rushdi. O Allah, inspire me with guidance. Wa a'idhni min sharri nafsi. Or in another narration, waqini sharra nafsi. A'idhni min sharri nafsi. And I seek refuge in you, O Allah, from the evilness of myself. In the other narration, in Sunan Tirmidhi as well, and Allah, oh Allah, protect me from the evilness of myself. Many times Muslims cause themselves evilness when they don't know, and they yet try to find any justification for it, even if it were to make a fabrication on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Jazakallah khair, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.